Hello. So this is like the part 2 of the blackworm plague. So this time my sister's gonna be here because she was interested. Yeah. Hi. She might not be able to talk a bit because she's grounded for the month. I'm not gonna say why.
Actually, like all summer, maybe even 2 years.
Yeah, maybe for a few years.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 parts. Phoebe just did the... Yeah, that's not... So we did part 10. We went part 10, stopped there. So let's go to part 11. I don't exactly know how much parts there are. Let's see. So that's part 24. There's going to be a lot. So
Jeez, bro. What did they do to him? Or her?
She got infected by the starter. My favorite thing that she said to everybody, well, somebody in this, is I'm going to gut you like a pig. This is the 5th time.
What the heck? What?
Here, let me show you the thing. Let me show you the episode that she did it in. And I'm not infected. I swear to God, Twilight, if you ask me again, I'm going to gut you like a pig. This is the 7th time.
Oh, dang. Dang, bro.
Yeah. So what the virus, or the plague, does is sometimes it will make you have anger issues. Pretty much. Alright?
That's what they did to Rico.
Yeah, there she is. Alright, let's do it. Day 5. AJ, we will be careful, alright? Don't you girls worry about us. Huh?
If you randomly hear me in the background just coughing my lungs out, don't mind it. I've been like that since I ran up and down the hill like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, remember, cough in your blanket, not me.
Bro, this is your blanket.
Oh, whatever, I don't care. The 3 ponies furthest from the door nod somberly, or whatever.
1 second.
Okay. Yeah, maybe take that pill so you can cough in it.
How dare you steal my pillow? My Hello Kitty pillow!
Phoebe, Alyssa put that pillow in here when your room was rearranged.
You are my enemy.
Now, Phoebe, remember, shut up. You be careful, Twilight. Promise, I can't lose you out there. Of course, I'll be careful, Spike. We will be coming back, hopefully, by tonight. Don't do that. Girls? Rarity looked down the hall, pausing for a reply, but there was only quiet weeping. If you do find somewhere safe, you will come back for us, right? What if you guys get hurt? Don't worry about us, Pinky. We will be back before you know it. Okay. You guys should go now. You're wasting daytime. Rainbow's voice was hoarse and broken as she struggled to breathe. The departing ponies hoped Rainbow would get to her room soon, before she did something she would regret. The funny thing is, I'm just like looking at it once, and I'm reading it, and sometimes I don't even remember, so I have to look at it twice.
Do you want me to read it for you?
Nah. I love you too, Spike. I love you all. Bye now, every pony. But there was only silence, besides harsh breathing from Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash, which no one really noticed. It's just nerves, they thought. Oh, by the way, the funny thing, fun fact, Fluttershy is infected and she's hiding it.
I know. I could tell by her eyes. Her eyes are different. She doesn't have any color in her eyes. That's what I see the difference from. And I'm pretty sure she's infected too, because she doesn't have that.
No, she isn't infected. She's completely clean.
Good.
But it doesn't make sense. She ran from an infected pony, which was the first infected pony we've seen. But she's not infected.
Except from Rainbow Dash.
Yeah. No, we don't know how she got infected. Gee, thanks for wishing us a safe journey, you guys. Applejack, stop. Be safe, you guys. We love you. Twilight. The ponies made their way back into their rooms in the nursing home, hoping their friends would arrive safely before dark. After about 20 minutes of walking cautiously, they came to a point where they had to split ways with Applejack. They would take a shortcut around Ponyville to the Everfree Forest, while AJ went straight to her farm. Alright, girls, this is where we split. Be careful. And you too, Applejack. We will see you later. Travel safely. I pray Zecora has got some answers. I hope so as well. I wish you luck. See ya.
I'm gonna whack you so hard that fart becomes a turd.
Well, I hope we at least see each other alive again later. By the way, the reason my sister said that's because I farted.
In my face.
I did not fart in your face.
Because I'm next to him, so that basically means she did it in my face.
I'm not a she, by the way.
See.
I gotta move this. Applejack walked and walked from the nursing home to Apple Acres. It was about a 40-minute walk, although their hooves were fine, due to all the work she had done growing up on the farm. I don't know why, but I reversed those last words.
I know, but I honestly don't care.
Yeah, it actually sounded better.
Yeah.
Alas, she arrived at her farm. Looking back at how far she had walked, she wondered if the rest of her friends were all right. She wanted to just go back and curl up in her bed, but she couldn't. Their lives depended on it. At least it was pretty deserted. Comfort swelled in AJ's heart as she approached her home, praying her family was safe and alive. At least she had the protective gear Rarity had made for Pinky, herself, and AJ. Rarity struggled with making protective gear for the ponies with wings, so she hadn't had enough time to fully plan 7 outfits. 6 for the ponies and 1 for Spike. It was right after the outbreak anyhow, so it was nice Rarity made any at all. AJ whispers, "Hello?" AJ entered her run-down home silently as she looked for her family. She had only spotted a few infected on the way here, and she hadn't seen her. And they hadn't seen her. Looks like she was right about the farm after all. Any pony there? Granny Smith? Apple Bloom? Is that you? AJ searches more for her family who had vanished. Where are they? She hadn't lost hope yet. There's still the basement. She thought. She jumped at every sound, keeping her hooves light on the creaky wood. I'm not going to say that because that's probably embarrassing.
The creak. I thought you were just reading.
No.
Well, not read. Like I thought you were going like Ree.
No, it was just a part of the thing. I always do this when there's
I know, but that freaking surprised me. I freaking flinched.
Applejack. What was that? Wait, if you think about it, that sounds like a infected.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that is.
Yeah. She paused, afraid to look up. The gagging and choking paralyzed her. She never thought she would freeze out of fear. She just always assumed she would choose to fight. Out of her fight or flight. Please show me the infected. What the hell is that?
Roland.
The only words that are bad are, that I would say, are hell and damn. I don't say any of the bad words, like the F word or the B word.
Roland, Mom watches our channel.
Not mine anymore.
Why?
She trusts me. She doesn't trust you.
Boy, if you don't shut the freak up.
Meanwhile, with Rarity and Twilight, the two ponies made their way deeper and deeper into the Everfree forest. Luckily, it was daytime out. Funny thing is, I don't even know much about ponies. Like, at all, and I still do this.
Oh, do you want me to tell you about it in a different...
No. A twig snaps in the distance. Twilight, did you hear that? Hear what? A branch broke somewhere over there. I must be imagining things. Hold on. Sorry, Rarity. I know you're afraid, but the sooner we get there, the sooner we will get answers, I hope. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Rarity took a deep breath as she shook the feeling of being watched off. After about 20 more minutes of walking, she hears rustling again. Stop. There's something in the woods. You hear that, Sid? There's a man in the woods.
You mean a cult?
What?
You mean a cult? That's what they're called in My Little Pony. A cult.
I know. After a moment, the infected pony came out of the woods, very quickly rushing across the open space.
Oh, is that Granny Smith?
Nope. It looks like...
Oh, it's that girl like that does the drums? I don't really know her name.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her name. I never knew her name.
Octavia?
Avocado?
Don't look at it, Twilight. Let's just hurry up and get to Zakora. Finally, after about 2 long hours of walking, they arrive at Zakora's cabin.
Hold up. That looks nothing like the one in My Little Pony.
I know. Twilight, hold on. Something's off, Twilight. I think it's just your nerves, Rarity. I don't see anything. Twilight knocks softly at Zakora's door, but no pony answers.
Walk in.
Let's just go inside. The door's unlocked. They take the note of the strong smell of foxglove plants and push the door open. Zakora?
Please tell me she's not infected.
I hope she isn't, because usually when she's infected, she gets the most disgusting out of all.
And plus, she's my favorite.
Yeah. Twilight whispered quietly. Zakora, she said a little louder. What if she's dead?
Sakura. That's what she said.
Zakora. That's what she said.
Exactly. Do you want me to just do the voices?
No, I don't really do the tones. And no, Phoebe, no. This is my video. You don't get the attention.
Well, now I do.
Something metal from the other room hits the floor. I am not saying that. Oh, Sakura, darling, you're alright. Twilight, Sparkle, Rarity, stop your chatter, or you'll make this quiet matter. Please hush your voices, soft and low, for danger lurks where we must go. Sorry. Sakura insists they come in, instantly hushing them every time they speak loud. Your presence here makes me fear. Why you travel, my little dear? Do you not know it's not safe to wander this dangerous place? We actually had a few questions. Have you possibly been working on a cure? Rainbow's in trouble, and we need help. I have no cure, but keep your voices down. An infected soul is resting in the top part of this town. So we came all the way for nothing? Twilight ignored Rarity. Town? Here? In your house? Yes, it's true. I studied the creature. But tell me, how did you find this hidden feature? We walked, and I vaguely remembered where your cabin was. We were lucky not to get lost or caught. You walked here on your own 4 feet? Did any eyes your journey meet? I don't think so. Sakura begins to panic, her voice becoming louder and frantic. You didn't check? Now that is keen. Their scent is sharp, if you know what I mean. Did you see one during your trek? And did you bring the culprit back? Twilight, the one in the woods. Sakura peeps her head out her door, checking for infected ponies. The other 2 may have led here. Yeah, hold on guys, I gotta pause this. Alright, we're back. I actually paused the video because I found the feature on how to do it. But, yeah. A loud, terrifying screeching began from the tree line of the woods surrounding her home. It got louder and more distorted. It was watching. She quickly shut the door quietly, standing in front of the other 2, her face twisting into an expression of horror. By bringing them where I reside, there is no place for you to hide. What? So at 20, I'm going to stop. So yeah. Back with Applejack. Potentially spooky imagery. What the heck? Oh my god. So yeah, that's not scary at all.
It doesn't show the face, so it's not really scary. Oh. Showing it a little bit more.
Oh my god.
What? No.
AJ stood and watched as the infected pony crawled out of the shadows that locked with eyes with AJ.
Shut up.
Then it lunged at her, AJ turning to a bolt out of the dim hallway she had stupidly walked into.
Walk away, run. Not walk, run, sprint. I'm gonna whack you so hard if a turd comes out of it instead of a fart.
She sprinted through the house, the distorted howls of Big Mac. Oh, that was Big Mac.
Wait, what? That was Big Mac? That looks nothing like Big Mac.
Yeah.
It's white and purple.
Yeah. She sprinted through the house, the distorted howls of Big Mac's infected wife.
It was her wife. It was his wife. You stupid.
Okay. Filling the echoey room. Before AJ could get another step in, It swiped its hoof right under AJ, causing her to fall. It loomed over her, its teeth tearing threads of the arm cuffs Rarity had made for her. She tried to fight back, but it was steadily loosening. Its teeth clashed together in a desperate attempt to attack AJ. Applejack's arms weakened as the chomping teeth got closer to her face. Then she heard a knock under the trapdoor to the side of her.
What? What? I was yawning. I did not touch you. Bro. What the heck?
She locked eyes with her little sister. Apple Bloom's eyes widened in fear as she saw her sister seconds from death. She ducked back under the trapdoor, tossing a metal can at a far wall. The infected paws whipping its head in the direction of the can, and right as it did so, Applejack pushed herself into the small square in the floor. She entered the bunker with her sister and brother. Phoebe, all I beg is that you don't breathe on my shoulder. It brings moisture onto my shoulders.
Oh, that's why it's red right there.
Mm-hmm. Applejack? Big Mac, I'm so glad Apple Bloom and you are safe. Big Mac spotted the tear on AJ's arm cuff. She's assuming she's been bit. Not you too. Apple Bloom, come here. She's not safe. Apple Bloom? No. I was confused. The AB caught me off guard. I thought they missed...
Yeah, it means Apple Bloom.
I know. I thought they messed up the Applejack because it looked so close to Applejack's color.
Do you know why?
Why?
It's called AJ Applejack.
Apple Bloom. I know. It's just the fabric. It protected me. Trust me. I'm okay. Trust me. Apple Bloom, come here. I can't lose you too if she's infected, AJ. You're not lying, are you? AJ shook her head and used her other hoof to pry off the ripped one.
Did it go through?
Mm-mm.
Hold up, zoom in. Okay.
See, I told you, I'm fine, really. You're too paranoid, Macintosh. She's also your sister. You're really okay? Is that really you? I'm not dreaming? Nope, I'm here.
Owen, what are those freaking sounds that you're making?
What sounds?
Those sounds coming from your mouth.
I'm trying to breathe out the toxic air that you breathe into. Big Mac went over, finally greeting his sister. I thought you died. Where's the rest of your friends?
Roland, every time you talk, I hear it. What the heck?
Oh my god, hold on.
Goodbye, my friend.
It's so hard to read when there's the top
Yeah,
thing.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm taking my cat with me.
Oh, goodbye. Finally, now you don't have to breathe in your toxic air. Pick that up, please. Applejack and her siblings talked about everything, how they got separated when the outbreak happened, how they have been doing, and what happened to Sugar Belle.
Sugar Belle?
Who is Sugar Belle?
No, that's Sweetie Belle.
They said Sugar Belle.
Let me see.
Who the frick is Sugar Belle?
It's Sweetie Belle, bro.
They
Oh,
talk.
wait. Sugar Belle is Big Mac's wife.
Mm.
She's supposed to be
They talked for a long while. Apple Bloom explained how they just knew AJ would be okay.
I'm gonna shove this cat and he don't mind me.
You're really strong. You're a really strong pony, AJ. We knew you would be okay. Apple Bloom explained, but everybody in that basement knew it was just hope. There was really no way of knowing if Applejack would really be fine.
Ow!
Oh!
Freaking whacked my back. Can you help me? I need to grab this cat.
Sorry, no. We also wanted to tell you Granny is sick. Sweet Apple Acres was a safe haven for a few days when the sirens went off in Ponyville. We're still going off. Sick? Do you mean Granny is sick? Where is she?
Goodbye. I don't love you no more. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Please try and close my door. Okay. Relax, Applejack. It's just a little cold, but she's just so old, and without Nurse Redheart, we don't know if she will pull through. In her thoughts, I heard Twilight mention something about a cold. Applejack? What is it? What was it? Isn't it how the virus shows up early on? Am I overthinking of it? Applejack! Sorry. I got lost in thought. Where are you guys keeping Granny? She's over in one of those rooms over there. Can I go visit her? My lord! You're best off not doing so. She wanted to be left alone. My friends Twilight and Rarity should be on their way here soon. When they are, we can all figure something out. What about the other ones, like Rainbow and them? You're right. Here's what I'm gonna do. She discusses with them that while the other two are looking for answers from Sakura, Applejack will go retrieve the other three of her friends. They will all be safer at the farm than that creaky old nursing home. Plus, Applejack, Twilight, and Rarity left early enough that if AJ went now, she could arrive just before dusk. And Rarity and Twilight should have arrived by then as well. I'm actually kind of glad that this one was the shortest out of all.
If you're between 13...
Hold on. Back with Twilight and Rarity. Sakura explained how it was here urging them to leave because they let it here. No, Sakura, we didn't mean to. We are sorry. You must depart and leave this place. For you brought it here. Now lead the pace. Guide it away far from my sight and handle it with all your might. Please, Sakura, don't force us outside with that thing. Sakura paused, taking in a deep breath as she reevaluated the situation. The other two had accidentally put her in. I'm sorry for my shaking fear, but the danger that approaches is severe. I wish to help with all my might, but I know not how to set this right. Information, please. All we need is just information. I'm so lost without the princesses, and I don't know what to do. Twilight's voice cracked as she worriedly glanced out the window. Strange sounds coming from outside of Sakura's home. Listen well at what I'm about to tell. Upstairs, I studied one well, and all my findings did I tell. Each note I wrote with careful sight, recorded all both day and night. Where are your recordings? The infected outside howled louder as it circled the home. Sakura rushed out her answers. Safe in my room, the tape I stow, with all my might, with all the things I've come to know. Can you bring them to us? Please, Sakura, tell us. You found a cure. Yes, I did. This much is true. But if it works, I have no clue. Whatever else is outside, whatever is outside is getting louder. Are we going to die out here, Twilight? I'll try to protect you with all my might until I see tomorrow's light. Wait here a moment, stay in place while I bring tapes with my careful pace. Sakura disappears for a moment, then quickly comes back, sliding a tape over to Twilight and Rarity. But you have luck I could not find, for fate has not all been too kind. I pray the princesses heed us soon, or else our world will meet its doom. Then there was a loud, repetitive banging at the door. It was trying to get in. It's here. Hide. Sakura, Rarity, and Twilight all hid under some tables in Sakura's cabin as the infected pony stepped inside. They waited, praying it didn't see them. Rarity sobbed silently as Twilight and Sakura watched its every move as it moved across the room. Wait, I did not see Sakura, at all. Then it paused, turning its heads toward the three ponies. It was the same one Twilight and Rarity had seen in the woods. Twilight squeezed her eyes shut, forcing herself to be silent as the infected came near. Then came a dreadful scream. When Twilight opened her eyes, Sakura wasn't in her hiding place. It grabbed Sakura. No! Twilight and Rarity looked over at the infected pony, trapping Sakura between its hooves. It scrambled out under the table, afraid to move too quick. Twilight, Rarity, please do something. Twilight took a deep breath, trying to conjure a spell as Sakura spoke. Assign vial, and now present a cure, in which my skill is spent. Take it now and disappear. Waste no time, you must not stay here. By the time Twilight's horn began to glow, the creature's head lowered and its jaw splitting in half. Twilight, do something. My aid was little, this is true, yet our hopes now rest in you. Go, Twilight, go, waste not a breath, for time runs thin and a shadow press. Trigger warning for blood. Oh my god. Sakura? Twilight muttered as she stood frozen as she watched the infected gnaw on the zebra. Oh, so that's what it was called. So yeah. Vial, she said vial. Twilight tucked the VHS tape under one wing and the glass vial under another. She stood still in shock as she witnessed Sakura's death. Twilight, let's go. After a moment, it began to chase after them through the woods. They ran quicker. Twilight's stride was quicker than Rarity's. Rarity's hoof caught on a rather large rock, sending her to the ground. She sobbed as the infected pony drew closer and closer. Rarity, get up! I can't move! Twilight knew Rarity was petrified. This time, unlike with Sakura, she had time to cast a spell. Rarity, please, I can't hold the spell much longer. Get up. Rarity just cried, the force field around them weakening as the infected pony backed away, keeping its eyes locked on the target. Twilight's horn let out a loud crack, the spell dropping immediately with her damaged horn. She only had a few seconds to react, and they certainly were not going to outrun it. I'm going to fly us. We're going to be okay. She quickly picked up Rarity, forcing the tape and the vial into her hooves. As Twilight spread her wings, she took a deep, steadying breath, and launched herself and Rarity off the ground. Hang on. She soared up and above the trees, straining her wings. She was panting after a few moments of holding Rarity, adrenaline being the only thing to keep herself in the sky. She pushed herself forward, heading to the nursing home. Two more episodes before this ends. But this one's way shorter than the last one. It's probably because, oh god, it's probably because the last one, there was like some pages with like 24 and above or under. So yeah, this one's going to make this episode like an hour long. Paranoia had a hold on her. Ponyville was also eerie, silent, besides the flapping of Twilight's wings and Rarity's continuous sobbing. The heck? What the? Weird. Okay, let's go back to that. Rarity, please just breathe. But she only cried harder. She's dead, Twilight, because of us. Twilight knew Rarity had every right to be upset at the situation, but she couldn't help feeling irritated at Rarity's hysteria. Why couldn't this all just be a dream? She felt Twilight's wings droned on. She could feel her heart beating against the inside of her chest. Rarity wouldn't stop crying. Twilight feared it would drive her insane if it went on any longer. The flight was almost an hour long. I can't take it anymore, she thought. Right as she thought that their destination came into view. Hold on, guys. Alright. She flapping her wings a little harder, scanning to make sure no infected were nearby. It looked safe. Hang on, Rarity. They landed with a clumsy crash outside the door. Twilight's wings faltered as she neared the ground, sending Rarity tumbling. Here we are. Hello? Guys? Twilight. Rarity. Why couldn't you help her? You're an alicorn. Why didn't you do anything? Rarity cried out. Her eyes were wide and her expression was blank. Answer me, Twilight. Why didn't you do anything? I was never trained in combat magic. There was never a propose before all this started. I got scared and didn't know what to do in the moment. All the be calm, focus on your spell wasn't the first thing I was thinking of, Rarity. I was shocked. Shocked? You were shocked? I'm sorry, Rarity. I just froze up. I got so scared, Rarity. I'm so lost. How do you think Zecora felt? If you did something, she may still be here. You can't freeze again. You're the alicorn. You promised to keep us safe, and you can't even do that. Twilight wondered to yell back at Rarity. You have a horn too. Or maybe. I can't control how my body reacts to fear. But she decided it would be better to be silent. Where is everybody? Did something happen when we were gone? Do you think it got to them? I'm going to look. She's so different now. I didn't realize you could never truly know someone until it's a life or death situation. I shouldn't have yelled at her like that. I feel awful. I wish this thing could just end. I really want to look at these comments. I'm gonna do that later though. Twilight Sparkle looked around the whole building, calling for her missing friends, but no pony answered back. She decided that if that infected was lurking, got to her friends, Rarity and herself shouldn't be here. She checked a few more spots, her headache growing worse and worse with each passing moment. She went downstairs into the room she used to film her entries in, tucking a few things under her sore wings. Zecora's potions, Zecora's VHS tape, Twilight's camera with her entries, and Twilight's research notebook. Rarity jumped, not realizing Twi was already back. Didn't find anyone? No, every pony's gone. What are we going to do? Where are we going to go? Let's head for Apple Acres. AJ said something about her basement and she's not here, so it's maybe safe there. Twilight took a step towards the door. Rarity opening it for her. Are you sure, darling? What if she got... What do we got to lose? We could just see if she's there. Rarity agreed with Twilight. Now I know that I can carry you. Let's just fly there. I think it will be safer. How are your wings holding up? Just hold this stuff. Twilight crouched, spreading her aching wings as Rarity climbed onto her back. She tucked the items Twi had gave her in her hooves. Twilight gave... Hang on, Twilight. Oh, hang on, Rarity. Twilight gave a strong flick to her wings, making a running start, launching herself into the air as they set off for Sweet Apple Acres. Twilight and Rarity walked the rest of the way there after landing about a mile away, the sun quickly disappearing under the horizon. Twilight, I got a weird feeling like we're being watched. Please, not now, Rarity. They are being watched. Sorry for the pause. They kept silent, carefully walking through the trees that surrounded Sweet Apple Acres, ignoring all the rustling and growling in the distance. AJ mentioned a basement. Should we go in the house and look for it? I don't think that's very smart. How do we know that she isn't dead? We should have maybe planned better. Rarity cuts her off. Twilight, we came all this way. We aren't backing out. Now, and personally, I care, and I want to find my friends. Will you stop thinking I don't care? You keep acting like I'm just some heartless pony who uses you guys to solve the virus. You're right. Let's just go in and see if we can find the basement entrance. Good, we can't just sit here and do nothing. They go around the barn and find the main house. They pause, listening. Silence. They walk Hold on, guys. They walk carefully, make their way inside, leaving the creaky front door open. As soon as they stepped inside, the air was dank and heavy. It smelled like rotting food and flesh. Rarity gagged quietly, but Twilight shushed her. Hold on. Alright. They carefully tiptoed through the house, looking for a trapdoor that would lead to the basement. I think it's down this hallway and in the living room, Twilight whispered. Her eyes moved to the side, scanning the hall. There was a grotesque crunching coming from somewhere in the house. They weren't alone. Twilight looked back at Rarity, jerking her head to signal Rarity to follow her. Crunch, crunch. You know, if I had chips, I would have just made that sound easily. When they found the living room and the trapped door, Rarity smiled and the girls looked at each other hopeful. AJ had to be in there, right? From a distance, Rarity's horn began to blow a soft light blue hue. The trapdoor glowing the same color as she steadily lifted it. With her magic, she looked at Twilight, whispering her to go, and Rarity followed, placing the trapdoor back. Something in the house heard it. As soon as it went silent, when the door clicked shut, something had heard it and it was listening. I knew it was you. We saw the door glow and I figured it was you gals. Oh, dear sweet Celestia, I'm so glad you girls are safe. The basement was dark and cold as Rarity and Twilight looked around, spotting the pink friend. Hold on. As they're spotting their pink friend and Spike as he came up to them. I don't know why, but my brain's been so slow. So I'm not tired at all. I'm not tired or anything. I'm just I'm slow today. The basement has a was dark and cold. As Rarity and Twilight looked around, spotting their pink friend. Oh my god. I'm dumb. I almost reread the same thing. Oof. Pinky, oh my god, you're okay. We thought you. Nonsense, you know me. My pinky senses keep me safe. Huh. What's wrong with Big Mac? Alright. They chattered for a moment, excited to see each other, then Twilight paused. Wait. Where's Rainbow and Fluttershy? Twilight. Big Mac didn't want us. Well, Rainbow, she's in one of the rooms in the back. She's not really feeling well, Twi. Big Mac said Rainbow was lucky to even let Rainbow, let alone you gals, stay. What then? Where's Flutters? Well, about that. Did your brother not let her in? Did he let Rainbow in, but not Fluttershy? Slow down. That's not. He's cautious. That's it. Pony's lives are at stake. Where is Flutters? And what do you mean Rainbow isn't feeling well? How much worse is she? Is she okay? Can we see her? Applejack. Rarity, Fluttershy ain't here. What? What do you mean? Did you leave her? I'm so stressed out. Are you serious? What kind of pony do you take me for if you think I'd leave one of my best friends? How would I know? You could be planning to use us as bait or something. We know there's an infected pony in the house. How do you plan to get rid of it? Us? You, my dear, are far too paranoid. She's not lying, Flutters. She's not lying. Flutters wasn't here when Applejack came back for us. We are all a little worked up. Let's just breathe for a second, okay? You're right. I've been really mean lately. Sorry, girls. I get it. We are all stressed and tired and scared. Just let's talk it out, okay? Rarity took in a deep breath and nodded, glancing around the room. Where's Sugar Belle and Granny Smith? Big Mac don't want to talk about it. Apple Bloom whispered softly, her brother tensing. Why not? Because he just don't. Rarity and Granny. He just don't, Rarity. And Granny is also in one of those rooms in the back. She caught a cold, apparently. Are we sure it's a cold? Wait, cold? Like signs of a common flu? Yeah, why do you look so shocked? She'll be alright. Applejack smiled sheepishly. The words we mostly just used to comfort herself. Applejack, there's something I figured out about the virus. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Really, she will be okay. She's not sick with the virus. But AJ, you should really know. I said she'll be alright. Stop poking and prodding. Is she infected? Alright, I'm so uncomfortable. Let me move real quick. Alright, anyhow, did you girls get here safely? It's dark out when they're more active. Twilight flew us. Wait. Where could Fluttershy possibly have gone, Pinky? You didn't see anything, did Rainbow? No. Do you think that infected pony got her? No, I'm sure she's alright. She's a smart cookie. Is there something you're not telling us? Rarity, please believe me. I ain't lying to you, and I ain't out to get you. Please, I'm your friend. Don't doubt me. I'd never harm any of y'all. Please, Rarity, trust me. I'd do anything to protect you girls. We should all get some sleep tonight. I think a few of us are losing it. We will look for Fluttershy in the morning, alright? No, we don't need to find her now. No, we need to find her now. I don't want to sleep. I want my friend. I want to find my friend. I know that's what you want, Rarity, but you're, to be honest, scaring me. What's gotten into you? No one is panicking as much as they should. Rarity's voice broke. Sakura, we couldn't even help her. I can't let that happen to Fluttershy, Rarity cried. Oh yeah, Sakura, did you girls get any answers? What did you find? Is she okay? It keeps playing over and over in my mind. Her head, she...
If you're between 13...
Wait.
If you're between 13...
Okay, so cool. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hold on.